One of the biggest mistakes I see you guys making, a lot of, new and intermediate marketers are making this mistake. Hopefully not you, but I'm seeing this happen every single day. You do not want to do this, okay? This can steal money out of your pocket and waste all of your time. All of that and more coming up in just a moment. Stay tuned. Hi, Rory Singh here. Welcome to the channel. If this is your very first time on this channel, make sure you find that subscribe button and also click on the bell notification so every single time I go live, you'll get access to this helpful, useful information. On this channel, what I usually do are reviews as per request by my viewers. Okay, so whether it's make money online or steer yourself away from a potential scam, this information can serve you. Okay, so here we are. This today, it's not a review. This is actually something that I'm seeing a lot of marketers, a big mistake, right? A lot of marketers are currently doing right now, and you don't want to do this. Okay, so if you ever considered making money online or joining a program or system, etc., you don't want to do this. Okay, so I'm going to get into what these things are, just so you guys can be clear. I'll also include a link to this blog post underneath this video, second link in the description box below. Biggest mistakes. Okay, and this is the title here. It says video, okay, like video marketing, etc. But this can be applied to anything, because I see a lot of people trying to model leaders, etc. Maybe there's someone you like out there, an influencer, or maybe someone you're following, and there are people following people and they're doing everything exactly like the people that they're following, but for some reason they're not getting results, right? And they're wondering, why the heck is this happening since I'm doing everything else so and so is doing, basically, in a nutshell. So it doesn't matter if it's video marketing, whether it's paid advertising, whether it's blogging for traffic, etc. This information can serve you. So, long story short, let's say you found a leader. Okay, these are just some random images that I took, which can paint a picture. Okay, a guy, a girl, right? And maybe you thought they're cool. You can just change the faces to whoever you think is cool. Okay. Now, a lot of marketers on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, etc., and even bloggers, okay, and even some other guys who are running paid ads are following certain leaders, and they're doing everything to the T, and they're wondering what the heck's going on, because for some reason, what the leader is doing, or the leaders are doing, seems to keep working for them, but not for you. Why is this happening? Were they just lucky, right? Not really. It has nothing to do with that. They were just trying to be them. Okay, so the leaders out there getting results are doing things in a specific way, and a lot of people try to do the same thing. But the problem is, the leaders are being them, right? They're not special people. They just struggle for a very long time. You don't have to struggle for a very long time. But in this industry, right, we have our minds that are going to tell us every single day why you can't do something. You just can't listen to it. Self-limiting beliefs, etc. You got to remove that. That's a video for another day. I'll make a video about that later, okay? So today we're just talking about, hey, trying to be these guys, right? And then wondering why no one's joining your business. No one's, taking out the credit card, buying your products. So basically, it's not working because if you tried this, you're trying to be them, right? And people don't buy like that in this industry. That is just not, I mean, it makes sense logically. Like if you could, get a product. My wife always she's always focused on, the perfect product out there. I'm like, no one cares about your products. No one cares about your services, because we, in this neck of the woods, it's called the MMO industry, make money online industry. None of those people who might buy your stuff and follow you, etc., care about any of that stuff. Okay, so if you're trying to be someone else, right, you're trying to be them. So when people see this, right, their intuition's going to kick in unconsciously, and they're just going to go like, hey, something's not right. Something's not right about this. And then it kind of works against you because they don't trust you for some underlying reason. Just, it's not like you're an untrustworthy person or you're an evil person or anything like that. It's just, it seems like you're trying to be something else than you're not, right? And that's one of the biggest mistakes that you could do. It's not that you are, yeah, I went over that. Hopefully you got some training by now, right? Or some type of system that teaches you this kind of stuff that's actually working, because a lot of people are going out there trying all kinds of different things and spinning their wheels, wondering why it's not working for them. So always make sure that you're up to date in training, etc., or you're up to date with a system that provides you with a step-by-step curriculum or plan that helps you make money online, put money in your pocket, etc. So people in this industry, they buy what they feel would get results from people that resonate with you. Okay, resonate with you. Resonate, I'm not even speaking properly. I'm not going to edit this video. I'm just going to say that again. People don't care about the products. They care about you. Okay? Not everyone's going to like you. You got to understand that. And who cares about the people that don't like you? It doesn't matter how cool you are. It doesn't matter how sexy you are. None of that matters. There's always going to be somebody somewhere that doesn't like you. We can't care about that stuff. So in this industry, we got to be ourselves. We got to, put our personalities in it. We can't be a-holes. Like, I'm not saying he'll go and be an a-hole if you think you're an a-hole, right? I'm not saying none of that stuff. I'm saying just be you, the sweet you, the however you are. If you think you're boring, right? Believe it or not, there are people out there who are just as boring. If you think you're boring, who will eventually follow you. Okay, so how it works is this here. I know I got a big long blog post, but we're going to try and move things along because I know you guys are busy. You got things to do, especially it's Sunday, almost Sunday evening. Holy smokes. And I figured I'd shoot this video out to you guys because tomorrow I got to go to the grocery store when I wake up tomorrow, and I won't have time to do a how-to instructional video for you guys. So the biggest piece of the make money puzzle, guys, it's right here, you, right? If you remain consistent with your videos or whatever form of marketing that you're doing right now to create traffic to your offer, be yourself, okay? And even telling your story at times. I mean, don't go out there and say, like, if you're going through a struggle right now, don't go and share that, right? If you've gone through some kind of struggle, right? I've seen some marketers who are successful do this, and I do it sometimes. I even have my story that I just put on the homepage of this channel because that is a topic for another day. The reason I did this, I had it a couple years ago and I removed it. My cold hard story about false arrest, beat down by the cops, right? Had to go to court, all that kind of horrible stuff. Some of you guys might be saying, hey, we never heard of this stuff about you, Rory. Saying, what the hell are you talking about? Well, what happened was I had to go to court, long story short. Cops were lying. They fuck up every once in a while. And they picked on the wrong guy because they thought I was someone else. Okay, and the judge dismissed charges. Okay, so that was like a big thing. And believe it or not, that story, which is my story, made me a lot of money online because a lot of people resonated with it. If you want to check that out and you're shocked, maybe you've never heard of these things about myself, right? I get called a scammer from time to time from people who are promoting Ponzi schemes, and when I do a review on it, exposing the cold hard truth about so and so Ponzi scheme, once in a while, it will attract haters, okay, or often, okay. So if you want to hear about more about my story, you can just go to the homepage of this. You know what? I'll include a link underneath this video in the description box. It will probably be the last link. So if you remain consistent with your videos or whatever you're doing, while being yourself and even telling your story, you will actually start attracting the people who would buy from you. Okay? So a lot of people don't know that. They think like, hey, if we just get a ton of traffic, send it to a link, and we're going to make lots of money. And then when they do that, if it can work, if you have a lot of traffic, cost effective traffic, yes, it can. Okay, but if you are not if you don't have access to that kind of traffic or affordable traffic, then it can take you a lot longer to make money from cold traffic if that's what you're trying to do. Or if you're doing videos, you got to put you into the mix in a nutshell. So what happens after that? Once you start being you, then of course you're gonna, the people who don't like you, well, we can't do nothing about these people. They're just gonna, go away, and they're gonna, you're kind of like gonna push these people away mentally by being yourself, and you're actually gonna attract the people who would actually take out their credit card and join your deal. Buy your products and services. Go to that buy now button. But one more piece of the puzzle, there's still one more thing. Okay, so yes, if you put yourself out there, people will start resonating with you, the people who are like you, right? But then there's one more thing, okay, that a lot of new and intermediate marketers just don't know. People don't buy from people that they just like, okay, unfortunately, or else, we could just go out there and do comedy on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube here, and make people laugh, and everyone, and then everyone's, our ATM machine here is just going to spit money out of the phone. It doesn't work like that, okay? But it will help your engagement and reach, and that in turn will help your marketing, etc. Especially if you're doing videos. But it just doesn't mean that everyone's going to buy from you. But here's a problem, okay? This is what's going on. If they think like you're on the same level as them, then they're not going to buy. However, if you just know a little more than these people, right? Your target market, the people in front of you that are going to watch your videos or read your emails, etc. If you know just a little bit more than them, look at this image. I know a little more than they do. That's what this guy, he's just standing up here, right? And all these people are looking at him. I know a little more than they do. And it works like a charm. So he doesn't have to be, God. He doesn't have to be like Zeus. As an example, I know it's like, what's that? Mythical cartoons. What are we talking about here? You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta stand on like Mount Olympus, etc., and look down at people, and then they're gonna follow you and shoot money at you. You just gotta know a little bit more than them, okay? And they're gonna feel that. And believe it or not, most people out there don't know what the heck they're doing. So you just know a little bit more if you get started with the right system, etc., that tells you what to do. You're gonna know more than like 95% of the people out there, and it works like a charm. Okay, they're gonna think you're like the go-to guy or girl out there, the expert. After a while, there's gonna be like, hey, this guy or girl, they're an expert, and then after a little while, if they keep seeing you over and over, or they keep reading your emails over and over, eventually they will take out that credit card and buy your stuff. It doesn't mean everyone's going to do it, but you're going to get a lot more conversions this way, instead of just, sending home cold traffic and, hope, Jesus loves me today, and hopefully you follow me here. Okay, hopefully you enjoyed this content. Now, if you are looking for a good training system, a system that'll train you how to do all this stuff, okay, underneath this video, first link in the description box below, you can click on that and see if that's up your alley. Now, second link underneath this video, for those of you, I attract a lot of people who are looking for like, business opportunity. They want a system, automated system, etc., where you could make from $500 to $1,000 a day. Doesn't mean we make $1,000 every single day, guys, but it means like a lot of you guys are asking me for stuff like that, automated system or semi-automated, like I would say 95% automated, that can help you make between $500 to $1,000 per day. If that's something that you're looking for, second link underneath this video, you can click on that, and your lead capture page will pop up. Enter your email address and watch the video. A lot of people are not watching the video, and they're going just to the shouldn't tell you this. Some of you guys might just go and click that other button and see, hey, how much is this going to cost? Watch the video. It's affordable for everyone. There's different price points, but it's affordable. But even if you don't listen to me and you click that button and you're like, I ain't going to listen to this guy, I want to see how much it costs. Okay, do that. But then go back and then click the button in the middle of the screen. Watch the video where you can actually see some proof of other people. Because this is like a brand spanking new system. And we've got people who started sending traffic to it. If you don't have traffic, we can fix you up with that at affordable traffic. Okay. All of the thing, and you can even, another thing before I go, the second link underneath this video, you can even make money even if no one buys. Okay, there's another way to make money with the system, and a lot of members think it's really cool, because even if people are opening up your emails and clicking on the links, you're going to make money even if they don't buy, which is a great thing. Watch that video. Second link underneath this video. First link if you're looking for some hardcore training from a system that's been around for the past 8 years and that has created a lot of industry leaders over the past 8 years. Okay. I myself have gone through that course in the first link. Anyways, guys, enough for that for today. Hopefully enjoyed the content. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.